Rocco, this package came for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My name's Letha Scrivener. I'm 22 and I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Even as a baby, she wasn't ever a tiny little thing. She's always been a nice, healthy girl.
When I was a kid, I was really active. I was a dancer. I stopped dancing and I did band, which was sedentary, and just kind of stuck that way for a long time.
Actually, I used to be up to 500 pounds. At one point in my life, I was wearing a 56 pant size, a 4X shirt, and I couldn't walk 3 steps without breathing hard. My name is Christopher Herrera, aka Candyman, Kiss 97.3. Number 1 morning show in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Who do you think she is, Mariah Carey? I'm 28 years old and I'm fat.
That's me, Christine Kaufman.
I've always just kind of grown up being more of the tomboy. I don't want people to think of me as being like the ugly friend that they hang out with.
When I was a little kid, I would play with the idea of being a Marine just like my dad. When I met with a recruiter to discuss joining the Army, I weighed 225 pounds. He said, we need you to get down to 175 pounds. And so I would go running for the rest of the spring. And I got down to about 180 pounds. And they're like, no, you need to get down to like 160.
When they changed the goal on her, I think it blew her out of the water. She had made the goal, but it wasn't enough.
I make fun of myself before others get the chance to, because it doesn't seem to hurt so bad when I say it.
My weight plays a big part of my morning show.
Oh, I say it all the time. I don't even want to see myself naked, let alone let anybody else see me naked.
The part that really kills me more than anything is with my listeners. I feel like I've let them down. I've cried on the radio before. I'm doing it now. It's such a huge deal to me when I know that my listeners are putting so much of their thoughts, their prayers, and their confidence. They're putting that in me, and they're rooting for me, and I let them down. That's what hurts me more than anything in the world.
Everybody loves Candy. He doesn't like himself. But he's tired of being the fat guy that everybody loves.
I want to be a model.
A plus-size model.
You can be beautiful and big. It's all about how you think of yourself.
I want to be one of those guys in the club who can unbutton my shirt and dance and think that I look good too. Not now. If I unbutton a shirt, a titty might hit my face.
I've made too many excuses and I'm losing time. Before I know it, if I'm going to keep up the way I am now, I'm going to be too old to join the Army.
I've made myself fat, and I'm keeping myself fat, and I'm keeping myself from doing anything.
Candy's a big guy. He's intimidating. So he needs someone who's bigger, whose personality is stronger, who's not going to be intimidated by Candy.
That's where I come in.
The Candy Man. I'm Rocco Castellano.
I want to be your trainer.
Sweet.
Welcome to hell.
Thanks.
I'm Rocco Castellano. I am the top fitness expert in the world at taking a weight off fast and safely. I grew up on the mean streets of New York. I used to get my ass kicked all the time. So I decided that I should get in shape, and that's what started my fitness career. I bought my first gym when I was 18 years old, and I decided to become a personal trainer shortly after that. I train A-list celebrities. I have a weekly radio segment across the country. I have a syndicated column. I've written a book called Ask Rocco Uncensored, and I've been featured on an Emmy Award-winning episode of MTV's Made.
That's Rocco, a hardcore trainer with no mercy for the flabby.
I tell it like it is.
The good news is, you're just fat. The fatter you are, the fatter you become. You're gonna be fat for the rest of your life, and you're gonna die when you're 40.
You're carrying a small child on your body every day of your life.
Ooh, this is gonna be ugly. I can't even look at this. I want you to break out of that prison you call fat, and that I call fat. Confronting the truth is the hardest thing that you could possibly do.
The average personal trainer, they can guarantee you 1 to 2 pounds a week. I know through the research that you can lose up to 1 pound a day.
We're gonna try to take about 20 pounds off of you.
The average trainer out there, they'll throw you on a treadmill for like 35 minutes or like 45 minutes to help you burn fat. But that actually doesn't work. In order for you to get where you need to be, You're gonna have to step it up about 10 notches.
Yeah.
Why does a car get shitty gas mileage in the city instead of the highway? Because on the highway, or when you're doing something in a sustained fashion, you're going to become efficient at doing that. Well, when you start and you stop, like a car in the city, you're gonna burn more gas. Now crush it, now crush it. You can't help you right now. Trust me, you can't. Let's get those large muscles up that hill. Everybody makes up all these excuses. I don't have time, I can't find a gym, I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm sick of it. We got some problems. You can't walk up a hill. I'm gonna show you in 30 minutes a day that you can actually lose the fat. Anywhere you want, in your office, in your home, in a park. Or you get a full body workout anywhere. You just need to learn how to look for it. It's our job to know how to torture your ass. When I work with somebody, I'm not gonna coddle them. This is gonna get ugly fast. I'm not gonna cry with them. Little girl push-ups. What are you, 7? Without any pain, there'll be no change. This is 245 pounds just crushing your shoulders right now. I'm not Richard Simmons. I'm gonna be in your face.
I'm doing it slow.
You're doing it non-existent. I'm gonna make sure that you do the work. You want a pillow and a blanket? Are you counting by twos? What kind of shit is that? Look, I'm talking. Doesn't mean that you can stop exercising. If you cry, I'm gonna push you even harder. Let's go. Come on now. Oh, we gotta do better than this. I can walk faster than you're running. Come on, I'm walking. Sometime this millennium, Nick. This is gonna be a long run.
But it'll be fun.
Not for you. My methods are brutal, and you can hit me when I'm kicking your ass. Come on, Kat. Let's go. Come on.
Going! God!
But you're gonna love me when the weight comes off. Just look at the damn thing! That's really awesome.
Yes!
Nothing gets me going more than when I see somebody that's lost 30 pounds in 30 days, the smile on their face, and a whole new sense of like self-confidence and a brand new body. You know, I love seeing people in brand new bodies. And I'm gonna give them the tools to keep the weight off. We're gonna take the smallest shopping cart today. The darker the green, the more nutrients it has in it. Have you been cheating on your eating? I want you to develop a different relationship with food. You definitely want to be cooking fish. One thing I can tell you is my program works.
I love the way I am now. It's awesome!
My name's Rocco Castellano, and this is Rocco My World.